Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan, thank you so much. Now the dust has kind of settled. You've done your analysis in the commentary box. But now on India Today, if I were to ask you to look back at that game, was it really a contest or was it a no contest for you?
So there was a contest, obviously. India-Pakistan game is always about handling the pressure, and I think India handled that pressure better than the Pakistanis, and of course they had the advantage of winning the toss, batting first on such surface, which was about to get slower as the game was going to progress, but they didn't get use of that opportunity. Credit to our Indian bowlers, they bowled really well, they stuck to their plans and hit the right areas, fielded beautifully, and they were probably the better team, not just this time, but even since we have been seeing played, and now we are seeing this was a proper game where India dominated Pakistan.
Okay, I must compliment you, Harbhajan. Apart from, of course, the Indian team doing well, you did very well as an analyst as well, because on the eve of this match, I'd asked you, what do you think of Virat Kohli? Will he strike form? He's been going through a bit of a lull patch, and you said, watch out, this is the game where I'm predicting Virat will be amongst the runs, and that's exactly what has happened. What told you in advance that this was coming?
What prompted me? Because I felt it's been too long. We have not seen Virat Kohli, getting into groove, and this is probably the opportunity where Virat Kohli will come in the groove and score those runs for Team India. He's a top player, someone who loves being there in pressure situation and deliver for Team India, and he's been doing it over 10 to 15 years now, and that's why we call him a modern days legend. Good to see him, scoring those runs, and it came at very important time. This will not just give Virat Kohli confidence; it will boost everyone's confidence in the dressing room, and coach will be very happy because Virat Kohli is back with the bang.
Harbhajan, I was talking to a lot of fans, both from India and Pakistan, and one common sentiment that you do see, whether it's from an Indian fan or a Pakistani fan, is the fact that the gap between the two teams has really increased. And when you were playing, we saw much closer contests. Before that, there was a time where Pakistan dominated. But what do you think is the reason now that gap has become so much bigger and India is so far ahead of Pakistan? Any one factor that you can think of?
Well, I don't know how Pakistan cricket works, but to BCCI, I think we must give a lot of credit to BCCI and NCA. The system of Indian cricket is in great shape. They are making grounds, they are giving opportunities to the young players, and there is a great system in place. That's why cricket is growing every single day in India. You see, we talk about Shubman Gill, we have players like Tilak, we have players like Abhishek Sharma. We have got a lot of youngsters who are coming up in the rank and doing a brilliant job for Team India. All I can say, Indian cricket's future is very bright. We have got a lot of great players who are just making their rank in the international cricket. So I believe the system in place is very good, and people like VVS Lakshman, he's a director of NCA. Credit to him as well. And a lot of work goes behind the scene which people don't notice. BCCI have done a tremendous job by doing something amazing.
We spoke about the king in Virat Kohli. Let's talk about the understudy, the prince in Shubman Gill. Played a very handy knock, as he did in the first match as well. But I have to talk about that one straight drive that he hit. Absolutely glorious. There should be a separate fan base for that, you reckon?
Beauty. That was like Sachin Tendulkar kind of a shot. वो हम पंजाबी में कहते हैं खिंच मेरी photo. That drive was like a proper drive by Shubman Gill. And of course, he batted beautifully, and he took the game away from Pakistan early on. Rohit Kohli got out early on, and it was about this young lad going and doing the job. What he did was amazing.
Let's take a look at the tournament at a macro level, Harbhajan. fair to say India looking like the best team in the tournament. They've got 2 wins. I know Australia has done well, and then you have New Zealand also doing well. They'll be playing their second games a little later. But how far do you see India now go into the tournament? Are they already through to the semi-finals?
Well, I think Team India, they are in great shape. They are playing some good cricket, and of course, this was an important game from Indians' point of view. This was an important game to get a win, and you get that sort of confidence going forward. And they did exactly what they were supposed to do, and they were a better side on papers, and they delivered. They delivered it like champions. They batted beautifully. And they had plan in place, and they followed that plan, and they came at the top. Well done to Team India, and well done to all of us. We wanted to celebrate this win, and here we are celebrating this.
Okay, finally, Harbhajan, before we let you go, a word on India's bowling as well, because they did the job to restrict Pakistan to a below par total of 241. A special mention of Kuldeep Yadav, Hardik Pandya, because there was that partnership that was brewing, and then towards the second half of the innings, both came to the fore.
They both bowled really well. I think Shami kind of had a bit of an off day, which can happen to any bowler. But Hardik Pandya, he took that responsibility. He delivered it. And Kuldeep was brilliant, in his third spell when he came to bowl after 40th over. He was amazing, brilliant. So good sign for India going forward. Hardik Pandya, you count him as a 6th bowler, but I think he was as good as your number 1 bowler today.
All right, thank you so much, Harbhajan Singh, for joining us and giving us all the analysis of India's win over Pakistan.